Once clear of the docks, the scoundrels examine the map they found on the Governor. The marked locations are places from each scoundrel's past, a past they had hoped to leave behind. Once clear of the docks, the scoundrels examine the map they found on the governor. The marked locations are places from each scoundrel's past, a past they had hoped to leave behind. Oh, hello there. Oh, my, feels like I've been asleep for years. I suppose you're wondering what this is all about. I remember your aunt being just as surprised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Arbitrix. I am the master of the table and a prodigious teller of tales. And you, my friend, are about to embark upon quite the adventure. I hope you're ready. The storm came out of nowhere. The ship is on its way back to the biggest port in the Crown's Islands. Its voyage has been a success. The substantial treasure on deck was, let's say, acquired by 4 scoundrels who hired the ship for their venture. Who are they, you ask? Pick them up and see for yourself. Thomas Turlinger, the apothecary, a genius of experimental potions. If you want to know more about a scoundrel, place them on one of the plinths on the table edge near you. This one calls herself Nuna. Don't ask where she got her. Introducing Horatio 9. This is Hammer, a violent thug who's really good at solving problems with her ironclad. As the storm swells, Captain Frost abandons the wheel, as her there at the rail shouting nonsense into the wind. The crew aren't happy. "They've bewitched the captain!" yells First Mate Barnabas. "And brought this storm upon us! We must take the ship for ourselves!" This is mutiny. A band of heroes would try and talk the crew around, but these are scoundrels. The best way they know to end a mutiny is to put it down. Hard. Time to fight. Each turn, you must spend all your yellow power pips. Move your scoundrel next to a foe. If you move too far, you'll begin to expend their power pips. Play this card on a foe within range to expend power pips and attack. Play this card to expend the rest of your power pips and fortify your scoundrel. One of the remaining crew comes up from below to join the fight. Play this card on an ally within range to expend power pips and give them a boost. Another sailor comes on deck. Looks like the whole crew is in on the mutiny. The scoundrels will have to defeat them all. The ship's cook appears, cleaver in hand. That's all the sailors accounted for. The fight is nearly done. Hang in there. You've defeated the mutineers, but you still need to regain control of this ship. There's a lot going wrong, and all your scoundrels will need to pitch in if they want any hope of surviving this storm. Try to choose the best scoundrel for each task. The more stars they contribute, the better. Place them on the skill checks and see for yourself. The captain has abandoned the wheel. Someone strong needs to steer the ship through this storm. The mast is creaking ominously. Someone fast needs to climb the rigging and trim those sails. Captain Frost is waving that pistol around with a mad gleam in her eye. Someone needs to talk sense to her. The rope is about to snap. Better get someone smart to tie a better knot. Play this card on the skill check to attempt it. Take and roll the die to find out if you succeed. And then the rabbit goes back into his hole. Yes, they did it! The cannon's not going anywhere. Success! They nimbly climbed up and trimmed the sails, slowing the ship and saving the mast. Well done! They strain against the wheel and manage to hold on, steering clear of the worst of the storm. She looks at them, the way a teacher looks at an annoying student. Calm? Oh, of course I'm calm. Calm as this ocean. So, no help from the captain then? And to think, these four paid to hire her ship. You've done all you can for now. The ship's as safe as it can be. And just as well as a giant wave is about to roll over the... Brace for impact! I've always wanted to say that. Unfortunately for these scoundrels, there are only enough safe handholds left for 3 people. One of them is going to be washed overboard. Question is, which one? It's up to you who fails to hang on. Once you've made your decision, pick them up and throw them overboard. Gone. Deep beneath the waves. Only 3 scoundrels left. Knowing them, their first thought is that this means a larger share of the treasure. There's no time to mourn or celebrate. You've survived, but your ship's badly damaged. That's the Sunfish, the personal vessel of Solomon Sanko, governor of the Crown Islands. Ooh, he's taken a battering from the storm. Though, it's still in better condition than your poor ship. The governor and his captain are tied up on the deck. The orcs clearly don't want you Good thing you secured the cannon. Now you can use it on the orcs. Oof, that must have hurt. The cannon's blasted away one of the orcs. Free Governor Sanko, who is very grateful, and Captain Starlin, who is embarrassed he wasn't able to escape his bonds in time to help.
Your ship's in no shape to sail. You should come with us to the capital,
offers the governor. The governor's right. Your storm-battered vessel is headed to the bottom of the ocean. It seems...
Excellent, says the governor. Take the cabin next to mine. When we get to Half Arch, you shall be properly rewarded for your bravery.
Half Arch, capital and largest city of the Crown Islands. Home to fishers, traders, smugglers, artisans, privateers, and scoundrels.
Come with me,
insists Solomon Sanko. The governor is determined to make good on his promise. Later that day, after a feast in his estate, the governor surprises the scoundrels with something they never thought they'd experience. Fame and glory.
All hail the heroes of Half Arch! Thomas Turlinger, brilliant apothecary, This is new. Unfortunately, our heroes can't stay for long. So, without further ado,